I've had the LG G4 for some time, and I've done for you guys a root, a TWRP installation on our device. The one thing that we've been missing is the Xposed Installer, or actually even the Xposed Framework. So today I'm going to walk you through the process of installing that on our LG G4. This is TK, and this is Xposed Tuesday. The first thing we need to do is download a few files from this page. The first thing we need to do is download the ARM64 version of the Xposed Installer. The other thing we need to do is download the actual APK for the Xposed Installer itself, and then download and join the Flashfire, Chainfire, Google Plus community and become a tester there. We'll go to the next page. This is the Google Plus page. We need to join it to be able to actually download it, and we need to become a tester at this page. And once you have completed the tester process, you'll be able to go to the Play Store, locate the app, and install it, and then get it directly on your device. The first thing we want to do after we download all our files is run Flashfire on your device. Grant it root, and then make sure that it loads all the way. There is a small menu on the left side of the screen. We're not going to interact there, but go ahead and click the plus sign and select the flash zip file. And it's going to give us the option to be able to go into our download folder and select the actual Xposed module or the Xposed Framework zip file that we need to flash that we downloaded from the link before. Once you select it, make sure you leave the auto mount option off and select the checkbox. And it's going to give us the option here to basically flash. Make sure you have your battery at over almost 100% if possible. And the process should take about 10 to 15 minutes and the screen is going to be off. You won't be able to use your system. And once you're done with that, we need to move on to installing the actual APK for the installer itself. This is the version 3. Install it and then make sure you turn it on after your system reboots. And then we're going to go ahead and open it up since I've already gone through the process. And then you'll notice is obviously it's going to turn on. This is how it's going to look like on your system. You want to make sure first thing obviously is you can go to the framework here. You'll see the framework is installed. It tells that it's running. You can go back. You can definitely download modules directly under the download tab. Just make sure you're downloading modules. They're not specific to ROMs like TouchWiz module or HCC specific modules. Otherwise, they should be okay to work. I've had a few success, and I'll show you guys in one as in the next tab. So we'll go back here and then actually go down to the modules. And as you see here, I've had a few modules installed and I'm able to actually use them. And then of course, check the box and restart. The process is not for the faint of heart. And I say this because one of the things that the process does is it makes your device go dark for an extended amount of time. It's like almost 10 minutes of just no activity, no way of being able to wake it up. You'll be basically very tempted to pull the battery out and basically restart the device. So as you saw with the hands-on, it's actually not that complicated of a process. A couple of files we need to download, put them on the device, and flash it. Make sure you have the full battery on the device when you're starting this process, and I think you're done. Overall, you're going to have a hit and miss with some of the modules, as I think now that the LG G4, or at least the G4 model is available, we'll see more modules compatible directly with it. So keep an eye out for those. I've had a few that turned on by default. Greenify was one of them that turned on by itself, asked me to give it access to the Xposed Installer, and it does work. So those are some things you want to keep in mind. As usual, like and subscribe to this channel, like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys soon.